Hello everyone. This time we are presenting you our final project for the class of advanced programming. We choose the earthquake simulator. I am Manuel García.
Me llamo Alejandro.
So
Leyva.
we are starting explaining what is the project about. So the earthquake simulator is like a floor simulator with some exits and persons that are located randomly in the map. So we require the following data to set the map: the number of people, exits, and the timeout of the earthquake. And finally, we are showing the safe and trapped people. So we are representing the data in a map that is in a matrix. The person has the initial position, has speed, current position, the path, and we are using coordinates for the positions. So the steps that we follow to do this program: first is set the map, set the exits randomly, set the people, same with a random speed and initial position. Then for each person, we find the path for the closest exit. Then the time starts to run, and every person starts to execute their own path. Now we are showing briefly the code. We did that in Go. So we start with the main, with the flags with the required data. Then we set the exits randomly in the map, and then we set the people and start the GUI.
So to set people, set, go. We're going to set people. So to set people first, we are generating a random position in the map to set the person, and then to find the closest path, the closest exit. Sorry, we are using a depth search algorithm that is up, and that algorithm give us the closest exit. So next to that, we are saving the path in the each person, and then
That we set an array with all people, that every person has the initial position. We generate a random speed for that people and initiate the current position that is the initial at the beginning. Uh, we we give them the path and initiate false, like if is safe or trapped at the exit. So what is next? Then when we set the exits, we set the people, and every people has their own path to follow to the exit. We start to execute the concurrent programming to for the every person search the exit or run to start to run. So for that, for every people in the array, we this the go routine that is execute path. We have some channels that if the person is exit or is in movement, here we start the count for the timeout. The execute path do the following.
no, we're going to showing you a demo.
Yeah,
So
we have to give to the program the time, the people, and the exit. So we are typing this time micron. Wait, I don't know why the window is not appearing. So now the window is appearing in another. So we have the earthquake simulator that the people is represented in the blue circles. The exit is the green one. So in this time we had only 5 seconds of time. So we are aumenting to 10 seconds to see what is happening. So the window is appearing then another screen again. So okay. So here the person is following their path. So when the path is an array. So in each movement on the path is one movement in the forward. So we are sending the person to the channel. So this below we have another coroutine when the person is on move, the we is draw again with all people or exits and everything. When the person is on exit, the person is set in exit and is not show it. So at the time the draw is being drawing all the time. Here when the people follow all the path, here is sending the channel on exit, and that's it. So the key learnings, I think with this project I learned to do more concurrent programming, and maybe I learned how to do more complex things, because this was kind of more challenging for me. So at the same time I learned to manage the windows in the Go, that I think is not very common, because Go is like the backend or site server programming language. But it was interesting to me see and learn how this um, how this is working, and how could this be useful, and that's it.
In my case, I think that I improved my Go skills. I learned to use channels and Go routines, and I was working in the depth try and depth search algorithm too. So I I think that it was very useful for me, this project. Eh, I I learned to manage Golang. So and that's it.
I think this project was very interesting, because we see how the simulator are being developed. Like, this simulator is very simple, but I think in this case the earthquake simulators are very important and interesting when you are working with buildings, because it's an important thing to talk about when you are deploying like a big building, because the human life is being traded in the table. So I think this project was very interesting and very useful for me, and for my knowledge and for my learning. So this is all for us. Thank you so much for paying attention, and bye.